A couple little things I've done to my UDIRC truck to make it a little better. And of course, it's the same as SG. They just run different bodies and stuff like that. Well, what just came today was the new silver wheels, and that's on the Bug and the MG truck, and I think some other ones too. And this truck came with white wheels. Now I painted them red to kind of go with the hood, but I thought it looked terrible because there's a lot of silver on this truck and there's red. The only thing white was the turbo. So with the white wheels, I didn't like it at all, so I made them red, and then I painted drift wheels gold for when I run the Mustang body. But when I saw these were available separately, I grabbed them, and now I think it really looks nice. So here's some upgrades that you really got to do. I've had this thing for years, and when it first came out, I thought, oh, I better buy parts for it, because sometimes new models, if they don't do good, you can't get parts. Well, I've never had to use anything. I've got extra differentials, extra drift tires, the extra little brake rotor hexes, but nothing I haven't had to use. But I wasn't impressed out of the box. It only did 25 kilometers per hour when I got it on my GPS, and it didn't handle good on my rough road. And then later I found out by watching other YouTubers, you got to change these links for sure to get it towed out on the front, and then it definitely drives better, because the longer links that come installed, it's towed in so bad, I guess better for drifting, but terrible for handling. And then the number two thing that really helped me out, I took the spacers out on the springs to make it softer, because my concrete road is a little bit rough. It has the cracks every time. They just did sections at a time, and it was so unstable. It was so stiff, but that really helped. The rear ones, even though I pulled them out, they're a little bit stiff yet because it's made to support the motor weight plus your battery weight. And then, like I was saying, only 25 kilometers per hour when it was brand new. Now that it's like 3 years old, 3.5 years old, I tested it again, and it dropped down to 23 kilometers per hour. Well, I have this PX Toys LiPo that has the same connector on it and JST, and I connected that in it, and I got up to 28 kilometers per hour. Well, most of my other vehicles, 1/16th, 1/18s, all have Dean's connectors on them, so I can use other batteries. So I knew, okay, we got from 25 stock to 28, so I put a Dean's connector on it, and then my latest, newest 2S LiPo came in the HyperGo, and it's a little bit too big. It didn't fit in here good, but I just put it in electrical tape, plugged it in to the Dean's, and I finally hit 30 kilometers per hour. So I now have I'll just use my other LiPos that fit good that have a Dean's. So that's the main thing there. You can use your favorite connector, XT30s, XT60s, whatever you like, but I think it flows more than these little tiny JST connectors. And then when I ordered this Mustang shell, I had to order different mounts, and it really takes a while to switch it over. So I got tired of it. I just drilled extra new holes so it fits this, and then I just zip tie this little mount on the back real quick with one zip tie, and then I can run the Mustang body on it real fast without taking off this rear splitter and changing everything. So the only bad thing is now got 4 holes in the front, but not a big deal. And so that's that. And then the headlights didn't last too long. The wires pulled out of them, kind of broke off. So then I ordered a new set, and then I put hot glue on, because sometimes I guess I probably get a little too violent and I pull the body hard, and it's still connected in for the lights. So I guess that's one good thing you could do, maybe a little bit of Permatex gasket maker or a little hot glue, and that'll kind of save your wires. Because for me, I already had to order a new set. But next up, a little run video, and we'll see how it handles my rough road. These are more of a street tread, and I found out that this style does work better on my road with the little blocks and the knobs. So we'll see how this one does. But at least at 30 kilometers per hour, it's handling good now with the toe in, with the softer shocks. So next up, I'm going to review the new SG Euro truck, cab over drift truck that I have, and that actually shares the chassis with SCY models like the Jeep Gantry and stuff like that. Even though it's listed as a SG Pinecone, it's using SCY with the metal brace, motors on the opposite side, so it's not this chassis at all, but it's still 1/16. So that's on the way. That'll be my next review, and we see how that goes. So please subscribe, and thanks for watching.